In North Carolina has just passed, and we've highlighted this on this show, which is why I did want to try to fit it in. The Moral Mondays, incredible movement in North Carolina to fight back against the ultra-reactionary agenda that's going through the North Carolina state government. It's like a laboratory right now for everything that's wrong in America, from the corporate takeover of politics, anti-woman, slashing investment, slashing the social safety net. And they've just passed a brutal and comprehensive voter suppression bill, which goes way beyond voter ID. I'm going to tell you a few other things that this bill does. It limits access to the ballot, including eliminating same-day voter registration, which has been really helpful in getting underserved populations, including just young people, to vote. Cutting early voting, which is another thing that's been prominently used and helpful to the African American community. And then it also further eases campaign finance limits to allow more special interest money, corporate money, into politics in North Carolina. And then it also expands mechanisms to study voter fraud, which, as we know, voter fraud is not like the voter fraud issue is Republicans blocking minorities from voting and young people from voting. Now, Governor Pat McCrory has committed to signing this bill, but he admitted that he hasn't read many portions of this bill, and he only knows the voter ID component, which he supports. So, an Associated Press reporter pressed him on other aspects of the bill, and McCrory said, "I don't know enough. I'm sorry. I haven't read that portion of the bill." But he still plans on signing it. So basically, McCrory has upfront admitted, didn't read this bill. Sorry, I just know that it blocks people who might vote against me from voting, so I'm signing it. Also, I can get more campaign contributions. Now, the good news that came out last week was that Attorney General Eric Holder is still going to use attempt to use the parts of the Voting Rights Act that weren't gutted and destroyed by the 5 far right on the Supreme Court when they overturned key provisions of the Voting Rights Act. Holder is going to try to use the power that he still has left to block these types of laws. So Holder hasn't given up on it. And again, Holder's been awful on Wall Street and some other things. He's actually had a very good record on civil rights issues. So we'll stay tuned to that. But I think that's pretty stunning that the guy admits himself that he hasn't even read most of what's in this bill. He's still committed to signing it. So we support Moral Mondays. Keep doing the work you're doing, and we'll keep a close eye on that situation.